This video is sponsored by Cohen Financial. More on them later. Let me check. No, it doesn't suck to be Ryan Seacrest. Welcome to the channel. This is where I review and critique every single family home that comes on the market in Beverly Hills in about 5 to 7 minutes. Today's a special episode we might go over because it's Ryan Seacrest's $62 million mansion in Beverly Hills, north of Sunset. Now, you know the drill. In the first 2 minutes, I critique the property on my 10 factors of quality. Right after that, I will tell you guys how I would have marketed this property differently. And then at the end of the video, I will share with you guys my favorite comp for valuation purposes. And you should know me by now. My name is 𝐷𝐸𝐵𝐻𝐸𝐿. I'm a real estate agent by day based in Beverly Hills, and a critic and an analyst and a real estate enthusiast at nighttime. So let's get the show started. Beverly Hills, north of Sunset. It's a 9.5. It's not quite the best area of Beverly Hills, North Sunset. It's on the other side of the Coldwater Canyon. I have to give it a 9.5. Lot quality, you got 3 acres. It's an absolute 10. Lot orientation, south facing, right next to Coldwater. You probably can hear the traffic from there. And the water tank here is painted green, but you might be able to see it from parts of the backyard. I'm gonna give it a 7. Lot utilization. Textbook stuff, guys. Private driveway, beautiful approach. You have a huge front yard, huge backyard, beautiful side setbacks. They're as generous as it gets. I'm gonna give it a 10. Privacy, no one looks into the property, no one can hear your conversation. It's another 10. Views, you got peekaboo views of Century City. It's a 4, but remember, this is a 1 story. If it had a second story, it would be a 7, but for now, we're gonna give it a 4. Scale and architectural style. The main house is less than 5,000 square feet, which is small for many people for this price tag. For me, it's just right. And the architectural style is, for the lack of a better term, elegant contemporary. You got beautiful scale in the property. Architecture is very elegant. I personally love it. I'm gonna give it an 8. Layout, you got the wow factor as soon as you walk in. Great connectivity, indoor outdoor flow, right amount of bedrooms in the right areas. It just feels so homey. It's a compound. I'm gonna give it a 9. Finishes, tastefully done, very cohesive. It makes sense. It's not necessarily custom, but it is high-end. I'm gonna give it a 7. Upside, listen up, buckle up. I'm about to give it to you straight. If I had all the money in the world, this is the exact house I would have bought as my forever home, and I will tell you guys why. You can have your 50,000 square foot mega mansion. For me, no thank you. 5,000 square foot main house would do just fine with a 3,000 square foot guest house. I'm a humble man. I'm a simple guy. No, but on a serious note, I wouldn't want my kids to grow up all messed up in the head, because this is a resort feel-like compound, and it's just beautiful. It's such a great place to raise kids, and even a better place to have your grandkids in. And even if I was that rich in later years of my life, I would have still bought the same house, and I will tell you guys why. It's a 1 story. It's super zen. It would be a great house to downsize to, and then have the upside and pass it on to your kids, where they can build that $150 million house and cash out. And for that reason, I'm gonna give it a 10. Now, before I tell you the final score, a word from our sponsor, Cohen Financial. Do you know why I use Mark Cohen for my own mortgages? No, it's not because he's the most successful. Yes, he's originated $10 billion worth of loan in the last 10 years, which is great. It's unheard of, but good for him. What I care for is the fact that he doesn't bullshit me. Over the first phone conversation when I call him, he tells me immediately the best available rate in the market for the product that I'm looking for. And when he doesn't have it, he makes an introduction to the bank that it does. I respect that. He always delivers on his promises. Here's his phone number. Give him a call. And also don't forget to thank him for supporting your favorite channel. All right, the final score is an 84.5, and that's a B. Now you're thinking, Arvin, how would have you marketed this property differently? Because it's been on the market for a very long time. I'm gonna combine this section with how much I actually think it's really worth, because they kind of go together. Look, this property has started the price very, very high. I believe it was $85 million when it got started. And it's just not worth that much money, and I will tell you guys why. I believe Ryan paid significantly over market value in 2012. If you remember 2012, that was the bottom of the market. And he paid, depending on which publication you want to listen to, somewhere between $37 to $39 million for it. And that was a ridiculous price for it. Now, if you were going to make this house your forever home, I don't care what you pay for it because the market will catch up with it. What I'm surprised is that he's selling it, because this is a property that you should hold in your possession and in your portfolio for the next generations to enjoy. Now you're thinking, so how much is it really worth today? Look, I believe this property is so unique. The best comp is the property itself and the price history of the property. I think Ryan paid $10 million over market value in 2012. You have to adjust that with the inflation and the property appreciation with the help of an expert so you don't overpay for this property. Now, it's never a bad idea to contact a listing agent. Give them a call, ask them your question. And if you want my expertise, here's my information. You can email me at arvin@arvinhadad.com. Now, if you like this property, you will also like this house. They're kind of similar. I also have to share with you guys, the content of this video is purely my personal opinion. Real estate analysis is subjective in nature, and I don't guarantee the accuracy of information. In fact, you should go see the property yourself in person. You should review all the information available online. You should contact the city and form your own independent decisions. Now, I would really appreciate a like or comment. Tell me how I can make my videos better, and I will see you in the next video.